Oh hey, I didn't see you there. Oh hey, didn't see you there.
Oh.
Oh hey, I didn't see you there. Oh, hey. I didn't see you there. Stop. Oh, hey, let's do some math. Let's do some math. I'm just doing some math.
I want to do math.
Yeah.
Let's do math.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, our lesson is to find all the zeros from some 8 chapters. So, our first vocab, is the fundamental theorem of algebra. Every polynomial equation with degree less than 0 has at least one root in a set of complex numbers.
I hope you wrote that down.
The next vocab term is corollary. A polynomial of degree n has n roots in the set of complex numbers, as you can see. I hope you copy this down.
Our next vocab word is the complex conjugate theorem of algebra. If a plus bi is a 0 of fx,
Then a minus bi is also a 0. Okay, our first problem is from 8.4, and it's to find all the roots of this equation. There are 2 ways to do this problem. First is on the graphing calculator.
Simply type in the equation into the y equals area and push graph. Once this appears, you find the areas where they cross the x-intercept. Those are the roots. The x-axis. Sorry. Those are the roots of the equation. The second way is to make an xy table.
the other way you can do it is by hand. You have to make an xy table using points like -3, -2, -1, 0, and 1, 2, 3. When you plug the points into the equation, you get -6, 2, 0, -6, -10, -6 again, and 12. The next step you have to do is graph it. There. These are the points already graphed, and the roots that you're going to get are -2, -1, and 3. Then you write that in. You get your answer.
Okay, so now we're going to use synthetic division for this, since we have a given root. The given root is -2. So first off, we do a little half box thing going on right here. Do -2. Then since there's technically a 1 right here, we go 1, another 1, then a -4, and a -4. We draw a line right here, and a line right here, and watch. We drop this down to a 1, so we multiply that to -2. That equals -1, and then you multiply those two, which equals a 3. No, I did that wrong. 1 sec. That's supposed to be a 2, I'm sorry. And then there's -2, and then there's a 4, and then there's a 0. And then this goes to x minus 2 equals 0. And then that's pretty easy to factor. It's just x minus 2, x plus 3, and that equals x equals 2, x minus 1. You have to switch the signs. That looks kind of weird, but whatever. Also, you have to remember that there has to be x third x squared. If there's no x squared, then you just put a 0 where the 1 would be. And that's synthetic division. Okay, our next problem is from 8.6, solving polynomials using factoring. This is the equation that's given to us. First, we factor the 84 into 84n squared minus 62 n squared equals 0. Okay.
find what comes out of 84 and 62. That happens to be 28 and 3 and 31 and 2. Then we set equations. We use this and this for 1, and this and this. The next thing we do is make the equation, which is 28x squared plus 2 minus 31x squared plus 3. And we set that equal to 0. Then we're just going to take each equation separately and set them to 0. And solve from there. So we're going to subtract the 2 from each side, and then subtract the 3 for this one. Then we're going to divide 28. And last, because we have an x squared, we're going to take the square root of each side, and we end up with x equals plus or minus, because we're taking the negative square root of negative 2 over 28. And for this one, we divide by 31, and also take the square root, and we're left with x equals plus or minus again, the square root of negative 3 over 31. And those are our two answers.
This is another problem for the section 8.6. So the first thing you do is you factor out x squared from all of these numbers. So you get strip x. You get x squared plus 3x minus 0. And now, all you do is just factor. So you get x plus 6, x minus 3, and equals 0. But don't forget about the x squared that you just factored out. So then, you find the answer by setting everything equal to 0. So you have 3 equations. Now just solve. You take the square root of that. 0, 0. Minus 6 on each side, you get x equals negative 6, and x minus 3 plus 3 on each side, and you get x equals 3. And that's how you do that.
I hope you passed the test.
Oh hey, good to see ya. Hope you passed the test. Oh hey, didn't see you there again. Well, that's it for this time. I hope you passed the test.